In a costly mishap known as John's printer predicament, John, a retiree, received a call from someone claiming to be from a renowned tech company. The caller warned John about a critical security flaw in his printer. Concerned, John allowed the caller remote access to his computer. Posing as a helpful technician, the caller tricked John into installing malicious software disguised as a security patch. Unbeknownst to John, this software granted the scammer access to his personal data, including banking credentials and passwords. Days later, John discovered unauthorized transactions on his account, leaving him financially devastated. This incident highlights the devastating impact of tech support scams, a growing concern in our increasingly interconnected world. John's story serves as a stark reminder of the importance of cybersecurity awareness. When devices deceive, unmasking printer and Alexa scams. Printer and Alexa scams are part of a broader category of tech support scams. Scammers often impersonate legitimate companies using various tactics to deceive their victims. In printer-related scams, common tactics include fake error messages, warnings about outdated drivers, and offers for remote tech support. Alexa scams, on the other hand, exploit the voice-activated nature of these devices. Scammers may send phishing links through spam emails or text messages, prompting users to click and unwittingly grant access to their devices. Once access is granted, they can steal personal information, eavesdrop on conversations, or even make unauthorized purchases. These scams are often successful because they prey on our trust in technology and our desire for quick solutions. Many users are unfamiliar with the technical intricacies of their devices and are therefore more susceptible to these deceptive tactics. The convenience offered by these devices, while beneficial, also presents a potential avenue for exploitation by malicious actors. Anatomy of a tech scam. Understanding the tactics. Tech support scams, including those involving printers and Alexa, often follow a similar pattern. The scammer typically initiates contact, often through a phone call, email, or even a pop-up message on your device. They create a sense of urgency, claiming your device is infected or compromised. Their goal is to pressure you into granting them remote access to your computer or device. They might ask you to download a program, visit a specific website, or provide your login credentials. Once they gain access, they can install malware, steal your data, or hold your files hostage for ransom. These scams are effective because they play on our emotions, fear, urgency, and trust. Scammers often use technical jargon to sound credible, making it difficult for the average user to distinguish between a legitimate tech support call and a fraudulent one. Understanding the common tactics employed by these scammers is the first step towards protecting yourself. Vulnerability, inconvenience. Why these scams thrive. The popularity of smart devices, including printers and voice assistants, has inadvertently created new avenues for scammers. These devices are designed for user-friendliness, often prioritizing convenience over robust security measures. This inherent trade-off, while enhancing user experience, can also make them vulnerable to exploitation. Furthermore, the increasing reliance on internet connectivity for these devices expands the potential attack surface. A simple software vulnerability or a weak password can provide a backdoor for scammers to infiltrate your home network. This interconnectedness, while offering numerous benefits, also necessitates a heightened awareness of potential security risks. The lack of cybersecurity awareness among many users further exacerbates the problem. Many individuals remain unaware of the common tactics employed by scammers, making them easy targets. This underscores the importance of educating ourselves and our loved ones about online threats and best practices for staying safe. Section 5. Outsmarting the scammers. Practical tips for protection. Protecting yourself from printer and Alexa scams requires a multi-pronged approach, combining technical safeguards with cybersecurity awareness. Firstly, never grant remote access to your computer or device unless you initiated the contact with a trusted source. Legitimate companies will never unsolicitedly call you and ask for remote access. Regularly update the software and firmware on your devices, including printers and Alexa. These updates often include security patches that address known vulnerabilities, making it harder for scammers to exploit them. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible, adding an extra layer of security to your accounts. Be wary of unsolicited calls, emails, or messages claiming to be from tech support. Verify the legitimacy of the contact by independently looking up the company's phone number or website. Never click on links or download attachments from suspicious sources, as these could lead to phishing websites or malware downloads. Section 6. Staying one step ahead. Recognizing red flags and phishing attempts. Cybersecurity awareness is your best defense against scams. Learn to recognize the red flags of a tech support scam. These include unsolicited calls, pressure tactics, requests for remote access, and demands for payment in unusual forms like gift cards. Be cautious of phishing attempts, where scammers try to trick you into revealing personal information. These attempts often come in the form of emails or text messages designed to look like they're from a legitimate source. Always verify the sender's address carefully and be wary of generic greetings or requests for personal information. Remember, if something feels off, it probably is. Trust your instincts and don't hesitate to hang up the phone, close the email, or disregard the message. It's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to your online security. Section 7. The power of knowledge, cybersecurity resources and tools. The fight against cybercrime is a collective effort, and numerous resources are available to help individuals stay informed and protected. Websites like the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and the Better Business Bureau, BBB, offer valuable information on identifying and reporting scams. Antivirus software plays a crucial role in detecting and removing malware from your devices. Keep your antivirus software updated and consider using a reputable password manager to create and store strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts. Educate yourself about social engineering tactics, which scammers use to manipulate individuals into divulging personal information. Understanding these tactics can help you spot and avoid potential scams. Section 8. Beyond the individual, collective responsibility in the digital age. Cybersecurity is not just an individual responsibility. It requires a collective effort from individuals, businesses, and governments. Share your knowledge with friends, family, and colleagues, especially those who may be less tech-savvy. Encourage open communication about cybersecurity threats and best practices. Support legislation and initiatives that promote cybersecurity awareness and education. Advocate for stronger security measures from tech companies, urging them to prioritize user privacy and data protection. By working together, we can create a safer online environment for everyone. The interconnected nature of the internet means that a security breach in one area can have far-reaching consequences. Collective action is essential to mitigate these risks and ensure a secure and trustworthy digital future. Section 9. Shaping a safer online future. Advocacy and education. Promoting a culture of cybersecurity requires sustained advocacy and education. Support organizations that advocate for stronger cybersecurity measures and work to raise awareness about online threats. Encourage educational institutions to incorporate cybersecurity into their curricula, equipping future generations with the knowledge and skills to navigate the digital world safely. Promote digital literacy programs that empower individuals to make informed decisions about their online security. These programs can teach individuals how to identify phishing attempts, create strong passwords, and protect their personal information online. By investing in education and advocacy, we can create a future where individuals are empowered to protect themselves and contribute to a safer online environment. Cybersecurity is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing process of learning, adapting, and staying vigilant. Section 10. The never-ending battle, evolving threats, and ongoing vigilance. The landscape of cyber threats is constantly evolving. As technology advances, so too do the tactics employed by scammers and cybercriminals. What works as a defense today might be ineffective tomorrow. Therefore, ongoing vigilance and a commitment to staying informed about emerging threats are crucial. Regularly update your knowledge about common scams, phishing techniques, and cybersecurity best practices. Stay abreast of the latest security updates for your devices and software. Remember that complacency is the enemy of security. The more we know about the evolving threat landscape, the better equipped we are to protect ourselves and those around us. Cybersecurity is not a destination but a journey of continuous learning and adaptation. Section 11. The last line of defense. Cultivating a culture of cybersecurity. Ultimately, the most effective defense against cybercrime is a culture of cybersecurity. This culture is built on a foundation of awareness, education, and vigilance, where individuals feel empowered to take ownership of their online security. It's about fostering a sense of shared responsibility, where everyone understands their role in creating a safer online world. It's about promoting open communication about cybersecurity threats and encouraging individuals to report suspicious activity without fear or hesitation. By cultivating a culture of cybersecurity, we can create a future where technology empowers us without compromising our security. This requires a collective effort, but the rewards, a safer, more secure digital future for all, are well worth the investment.